It'd be really fun to go over some of the different movements in the Grand Prix and show you guys how we train some of those things. And something that is difficult but costs a lot of points is the walk to passage transition. So, you know, a lot of times it's really important we can make sure we can piaffe out of the walk. Of course, if your horse has a good walk, that is paramount about that. And we always teach the piaffe first, because once the horse can really sit and take the weight in a confident way in the hind legs and the piaffe, it's usually, I don't want to say easy, it's not, none of it's easy, but it's easier to create passage out of a horse that already piaffes versus trying to get a horse that's passaging quite good, teach it piaffe. A lot of times the horse doesn't really want to lower his croup and really truly take the weight behind. So we always teach piaffe first, just so the horse is super confident about taking the weight behind and carrying himself in that way. And of course, we don't ever want to make the horse feel claustrophobic, but we want to do it for a long enough time that he feels super comfortable so that we can move on to the passage, which is really, that and one-time tempies are really the last thing I teach to finish the horse off to the Grand Prix. So I'll talk a little bit about the collected walk here in a minute, but because it's in the test over here at M, I like to train it a little bit that way too. And I want to first make sure, as I come through this corner, I want to make sure that my legs are far enough forward. Does that make sense? We've talked a lot about the rein back, which would be a lot more like here with my legs. And I know Darby gave us a great video of schooling the piaffe out of the walk, as well as how it's related to the rein back. And so for the passage, I want to make a real clear difference for him that my legs are a little bit up in front of the girth and that I'm very, very level in both seat bones, and both of my legs are even, like up at the girth, and I really zip up my core, hold myself up, and then with both legs and a little ignition from my seat, I jump down, just like in the video with Montana. I sort of jump down and he's going to pick me up into that passage.